Where is my bride? Wine. Taehyung dressed impeccably in his chrome suit, stand by the altar, waiting for her. It's already been 10 minutes. Come here. She forces a smile at Taehyung and pulls her husband's hand. What's going on? Where is Wine? It's already 15 minutes. She should have been here now. She ran away, Lily says while looking down, making Minwa's eyes widen in shock. Taehyung, what? Hey, overhear their conversation, his voice trembling. Lily doesn't dare look up at Taehyung, clutches his chest, his eyes wide with disbelief. My bride Wan ran away. Just as about to collapse, Minwa quickly support him. Meanwhile, the guests start whispering and gossiping amongst themselves. Mrs. Lee, I'm sorry, but we didn't know. Wan didn't like Taehyung. She ran away with her new boyfriend. No, that's not possible. I think she's playing a prank to annoy me. You don't know her. She loves teasing me, drive me crazy. He tried to convince himself, panicking, his eyes welling up with tears. I'm sorry, Taehyung, but she left this note. It says she realized you are not the man for her. He speaks softly, but his word hit like a thunderclap. Taehyung's strand gave out and he collapsed to the floor with a loud thud. Gasps ripple through the crowd as everyone stares in shock. Oh my god, my son, Meena, why didn't you hold him properly? She rushes to her son's side, crouching down and cradling him, and tears streaming down her face. You can't even do one thing right, she snaps her husband. This is all my fault. I thought wine was perfect for my son, but she ran away. Taehyung, wine. Taehyung has snap open and he sits up abruptly on the bed, gasping for air. His chest heaves tries to steady his breath. Soon the realization dawns it was just a dream. He grounds and turns his hand to his hair, gripping it tightly. Taehyung, is everything alright? Today is our wedding. Get ready soon. We need to leave for the venue in 4 hours. She knocks on his door, her voice soft but firm. Before walking away, Taehyung remains seated, staring into the void as a lingering wake of the dream comes at him. He finally stands up, shaking his head as if to push the thought away, but the unease doesn't have to leave him. Wine can't do that to me, she loves me, right? His voice wavers as he bites his lower lip, without gripping it. But she never confessed that she loves me. His heart starts racing and dream shadow looms larger in his mind. What if she doesn't want this marriage? She always said I'm a cold, grumpy old man, not her type. Insecurity floods his mind, making his hands tremble slightly. He picks up his phone, accidentally staring at the contact name before finally pressing call. The line rings, but she doesn't answer. Why isn't she picking up my calls? Frustration bubbles over as he runs his hand through his hair, packing back and forth in his room. He tries again and again, 15 calls in a total, but there is no response. Calm down, Tay. She's probably just getting ready for the wedding. Girls always take more time than men, right? He exhales deeply, forcing himself to believe his own words. Determined to focus, he heads to the bathroom to start his day. 1 hour later at the dining table, Taehyung sits quietly as his parents, Mrs. Kim, Mr. Kim, along with Lily and Minwa, chat excitedly about the wedding. Laughter and joyous banter fill the room, but Taehyung remains drawn with his hand is on his lap. He fidgets absent-mindedly. On the surface, he looks calm, but inside his thoughts are a storm. Why isn't she answering? What if something's wrong? They had hardly seen each other before the wedding because of their busy lives. Ryan as a fashion designer and Taehyung as a CEO. But one thing Taehyung was sure was his love for her. Taehyung, why do you look so sad? Today's her wedding. She finally noticed her brother-in-law's quiet demeanor, and now everyone's attention shifted to him. I wanted to talk to Van, but she didn't pick up my calls. The room falls silent for a moment before everyone bursts into laughter. Taehyung raises her eyebrow, looking confused. Oh man, she's going to be here soon. Can't you wait a few hours? He laughs, joined by the others, while Taehyung focuses on her cheeks in meditation. I wanted to ask her something serious. Oh, I know you're serious, Rockstay. You are going to ask her, did you have breakfast or did you sleep well? Taehyung stares at her with a straight face, unimpressed. If he wants to talk to her, let him. Why are you all making fun of my serious son? Taehyung looks at his father with grateful eyes. Do you want me to call her, Dad? He can hand her the phone so you can talk. Taehyung nods eagerly. Mr. Kim calls his friend, and soon the phone is passed to Ryan. Mr. Kim hands it to Taehyung. Here you go, Taehyung, it's fine. Taehyung immediately stands up, taking the phone and walks away from the table. Everyone watches a desperate figure disappear. What's wrong with him? He hasn't looked well since morning. I think he had a bad dream. In the hallway, hello Ryan. Yes, Taehyung, did you want to talk to me? Hearing her voice instantly soothes his nerves. He exhales a breath he didn't realize he was holding. Yeah, how are you? Did you have breakfast? Ryan chuckles softly at her playful tone. I'm fine, and yes, I'm already had breakfast. Is that what you wanted to talk about? My dad said you had something serious to discuss. Yeah, I wanted to tell you something. Go ahead, I'm listening. Actually, I had a dream last night that you ran away during our wedding. His voice faltered as he spoke. There's a brief pause as Ryan and before she burst into laughter. What? I ran away from my wedding? She laughed so hard that Taehyung feels a mix of embarrassment and irritation. Yeah, something like that. But why would I do that? You left a note, it said I'm not your type, that I'm a cold man. When laughter fades as she listens his words carefully. I wanted to tell you for so many days that you are the perfect man for me, but I never got a chance, and please don't stress. I think I was just playing a prank on you in your dream. Her gentle words melt and tension away, calming his racing heart and mind. Please don't ever do that in real life. I pass out in the dream, but in reality I probably had a heart attack. One heart softened at his vulnerability tone. Listen to me carefully, Kim. I would never do something like that. Your precious heart is also mine. Her words make his chest tighten with emotion, and I'm sorry I didn't answer your calls. I already at the venue. There's a special bride's room here, and I accidentally left my phone at home. Did you call me? Yeah. His voice is soft but relieved. Okay, I'm waiting for you now. She laughs, listening his mood. He smiled despite himself, me too. At the venue, things stand at the altar, his heart pounding with anticipation. He tugs at his lips nervously. Drew realized that still 5 minutes before Ryan come out, he grins teasingly. Those 5 minutes feel like 5 years to me. Meanwhile, loves patting Taehyung on the shoulder as he fidgets. In the bridal room, Ryan, are you ready, sweetheart? Ryan not standing up from the couch, but she feels a slight blur in her vision. Are you okay? Ryan nods again, though a faint weakness breathes through. Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. The music begins and Ryan walks down the aisle with a radiant smile. Taehyung's heart switch with an age, now feels both calm and erratic. He doesn't know whether to breathe. A sigh of relief holds his breath as she approaches. Her father gently places her hand in his. Take care of her. Taehyung nods, accepting her hands with almost respect. Their eyes meet briefly for a moment. The world fades away. After the ceremony, now you may kiss the bride. Ryan heart races the words while Taehyung smiled warmly, cupping her cheeks, as if the most delicate treasure he had ever held. He leans in slowly and Ryan feels her pulse quicken, but just as their lips were about to meet, her body swells and she collapses into his arm. Taehyung's eyes sudden shock as he catches her, cradles her carefully, gaps river through the crowd as he gently shakes her, calling her name out. Ryan, are you okay? Her parents rush towards them, panic get on their face while Taehyung holds her protectively. The church atmosphere is replaced with a tense silence as everyone waits for her to respond. Ryan lies unconscious in his arm as he gently taps her cheeks, panic evident in his voice. Everyone gathered around, concern filling the air. Oh my god, what happened to my daughter-in-law? Ryan, she taps her daughter's shoulder, her voice trembling. Lily steps and gently pulling her mother side to examine her sister. Lily, being a doctor, remained calm. Meanwhile, Taehyung is filled with unshed tears. Don't worry, I fainted because of weakness. I think she either skipped a breakfast morning or didn't eat enough. She also slept very late last night. She was on call with me. Everyone breathed a small sigh of relief, though Taehyung still looked worried. But she's still unconscious. We need to give her a saline drip, take her to the room. Taehyung nods carries her to the stall. 2 hours later, where am I? She asked slowly, holding her forehead. Her gaze shifted and she noticed Taehyung sitting beside her in the bed. His hand snaps at her voice. You are awake? His turn immediately and hugs her tightly, relief pouring out. My god, you almost gave me a heart attack earlier. I'm sorry. No need to be sorry. He said, spiky tone suddenly turning commanding. Now finish this meal in front of me. I'm your husband now. He speaks with a mocking burst tone, making one chuckle. My hands feel too weak. You are my husband now, so it's your job to feed me. The unconfident bossy dominant drops instantly, replaced with a shy blushing smile. Thank you for gracing me with this honor, my wife. I pick up the spoon and feeds it gently, taking this time with each bite. Thank you, husband. After finishing her food, Taehyung doesn't move, his eyes stay fixed on her face, occasionally drifting to her lips. I notice and instinctively touches her lips to check if there is a food stain. But when she glances back, he is still staring at his warm and affectionate. She starts to blush under his intense gaze. What is it, Mr. Weirdo? Don't look at me like that. She looks down at her lap, trying to hide her embarrassment. Our first kiss is still pending, so Daddy stands up, leaning closer to her. Gently brushes stain of her hair from her face, places a tender kiss on her forehead. One closer eye savoring the moment, but when he pulls away, she pouts playfully. That's not what I meant. Taehyung laughs softly, his heart full of love for her. We will take care of the rest when we get home. They still in the bride's room at the wedding venue, the quietness of the space, adding a hint of intimacy. Who changed my clothes? I wanted to go home with you while wearing my wedding dress. She pouts, crossing her hands. Lily did it, but if you want to wear that dress, go ahead, I will wait for you. One face light up and she grabbed her wedding dress happily. Did everyone already left? Yeah, they left little while ago when you started feeling better. Thanks, Ray. She softly clutches her wedding dress, her voice filled with gratitude. Taehyung frowns slightly, stepping closer to her. Darling, please, I'm your husband now. This is my duty, so you don't need to feel so formal or thankful about it, alright? His warm tone makes her nod reassurance, her lips curving into a small smile. Now look at the other way, I'm going to change. Taehyung chuckles softly and nods, stepping toward the balcony to give her privacy. Take your time and gaze at the evening sky, satisfied smile on his face. One precious changing into her wedding dress, smoothing out the fabric before looking at herself in the mirror. Her cheeks flushed slightly, thinking about him, waiting for her. She stepped over the balcony, her eyes finding him on the balcony, his broad shoulder. I'll let the moonlight make your heart skip a bit. Taehyung, I'm ready. He turns around, her soft voice and praises British. Thus he, his bride, growing under the soft light. The sight of her in the wedding dress tugs at his heart. You are beautiful. When Shelley looks down, feeling his intense gaze, Taehyung walked toward her and instinctively reaches to hold her. Ready to go her new home, Mrs. Kim. Wine nods with a small laugh, letting him guide her out of the room. They walked down the quiet halls of the venue, his hand protectively placed on her. At their new sweet home, Taehyung carries one into their room, bridal style, making her secure. Taehyung, put me down. Not yet, this is a tradition. I am carrying you over the threshold. While laughs her arm instantly wrapping around his neck as he steps inside. He sets her down gently, but his arm lingers around her waist. Welcome home. One smile, looking around their cozy home decorated with soft light and flowers. She turns to him, her eyes sparkling. It's feel perfect, just like you. Thanks, Mike, leaning closer to her. You are not going to faint on this time, are you? Juan burst into laughter, lightly slapping his chest. No, I'm fine now. He grins and cups her cheeks, his tongue brushing over her soft skin. Slowly he leans, meeting hers in a tender. Wine heart races, but she melts into his embrace. Her arm wrapping around his. It felt like a perfect picking you up there forever together. As they pull with Taehyung rests his forehead against her, his voice soft. The night scratches are filled with laughter, stolen, and the promise of a lifetime of love.